Welcome back to Amplified Survival, guys, and today I am going to be building a medieval tavern into the medieval town. Now, last episode was quite a big project, so I'm going down to a smaller project for today, and I think it should still be a lot of fun. We are wasting no time, we're getting right into chopping down some big spruce trees. I also need oak, so I'm going to chop down the trees around here as I plan to expand this potato field all over this mountaintop slowly over time, and these trees have to get out of the way anyway. And yes, I'm building with oak today, something you very rarely see from me. Gonna build the tavern right here. Really trying to give this build a lot more depth than what I usually do in other builds, because they're usually a little bit flat, so I'm going to have the upper floor sticking out by a block with an oak support beam. And I want to try messing around with building other type of buildings other than just living spaces in this town, because it's all just living spaces really, so I want to get more into building stuff like taverns, maybe candle shops. Basically anything that mixes up the variety of what I'm doing, so I'm not just filling the entire place with housing. It's going to be mostly housing, but it'd be cool to have like a tavern or a shop here and there. I think that'll be really fun. Pit stop over here at the pit. I need some sand so I can make some glass for some windows for the top floor. Gonna put strip spruce in for the floor. When I get to doing the interior though, I'm gonna have to do something to try and mix up the color scheme because it's very brown and it's a bit bland if I'm being honest. In all honesty, I'll probably just end up putting leaves or something in because that's what I do with all my interiors to bring it to life, and it does really work. It's pretty effective for the medieval theme. And if you're new to the channel, I do all interiors. I want every interior to be fully decorated, so you can go into any building and you can explore it fully decorated. It just brings so much more life into the world. I really don't know why people leave that stuff out. It makes it so much more immersive, and I love doing it. I've just been learning to not do so much in the same episode. Like, that's why I'm only doing one house this episode instead of doing like 10, because around episode 83 I was struggling with a lot of burnout, and I'd start off strong, but the further I got into the video, each house would just kind of get slightly worse because I just lost motivation. So I've been simpling things down to just one or two small things each episode, and it's been really helping. And that way, it means everything I build has the exact same level of detail and immersion that it should have. It's just been a much better way that I've been dealing with burnout, and it's helped a lot just to make things smaller. I guess it sometimes goes to show sometimes bigger isn't better. Anyways, I'm getting some bone blocks here from the skeleton farm, because I'm going to try doing a gradient from bone block to diorite for the top floor. I feel that'll look really cool. I had an idea to put some of these fence gates along the top here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I really like that. I'm adding that the whole way around now. Working on a staircase to the top floor, I'm really excited to get into doing the gradient. I've been taking inspiration from Grian. I've been watching Hermitcraft Season 10 with how he's been doing the gradients on his build. And I've been thinking, you know what, I want to try work a little bit more on gradients. And I'm hoping it really brings this tavern to life once I'm done. I'm going to get to work on putting down that first layer of bone blocks, then start building it up, mixing in some diorite in between. Alright, now this bottom floor needs to be interiorified, and I'm thinking of having a little fireplace here with a cauldron with orange soup inside cooking. I'm going to put some dye in there for that. Yeah, I like that. That's going to look pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, I'm thinking of getting a table in the middle here. Put some stairs down for that. Yeah, I am liking how it's turning out. And I'm going to put another smaller one in here in the corner just because it feels a little bit empty and lifeless. There we go. That's good. Alright, now I need to get... I'm thinking some pots with flowers. That should bring a bit of colour to the area that it very desperately needs. Alright, let's grab the flowers. I'm thinking maybe some oranges, some whites, and some blues, which we've all got in here. So we'll grab some of these. I think one of each of the colours I just suggested. We've got our blue one here, and then we grab a cornflower. Alright, gonna put these in on the tables, and I feel mixed in with some leaves around the place, this area should really start to take shape and look a lot better. I'm thinking spruce leaves for this bottom floor. They fit, obviously, with the spruce, and just a darker tone I feel is very fitting. And now I need to get a roof on, and I'm thinking of spruce mixed in with some aged copper will go a long way. Now I usually just do one block for the roof, but I really want to start experimenting with mixing stuff together to really bring my builds to life more. And if I'm going to be doing copper, I need honey, but unfortunately it seems my bees have not been very busy. Right, I've got everything I need. I'm going to do it all in wood first, and then start adding the copper in after. Alright, the entire roof is sprucified, so now I'm going to start mixing it in with the copper, and then I'm just going to leave it for a bit and it will age over time. And I'm thinking what I'm going to use is the first stage of the aging process. It's kind of going to that blue color, but it's still majorly... it's like a brown color, so it fits in with the spruce. I feel like that's going to be the best one for the job. There we go. That right there, that's what I want. So we'll honeycomb that till it stays. Now we're just waiting for the rest, which will happen as I finish off the build. Gotta start working on the interior of the top half now, so I'm gonna go chop down another big spruce tree. Got all the supplies I need. I'm thinking for the top half, I'm gonna have it as a bedroom, as like the living quarters, so the owner of the tavern lives in the same building. I think that will look really cool, and look at that. I'm really liking the gradient and the little copper mixed in with the roof. What are you doing, buddy? That dude, he stole my stair. Alright, so let's get in and work straight onto that. Why is there a sign? What? Guys, someone's been here. And it's not Beautiful Partner, because Beautiful Partner just logged in. There's more. There's more. What does this one say? You can't ignore me, and we have another one over here. I see every decision you make? What? Spicy. So that guy again. That mysterious person that seems to be living in this world. He left a riddle a while back. Something about waterfalls, but I kind of forgot about it. I'm not too sure what to think. He watches me? I'm gonna have to call a meeting. Good, you're here. Now, this is of an important matter. Now, I've told you about the story about how I found the riddle left at B's ruined base from some mysterious person named Spicy. Now, I know B and S, they've seen a figure walking around. I haven't seen it myself, but he's definitely there. Now, I did look into the riddle, something about a waterfall, but I never found anything, and forgot about it, but now he's messaging me, saying he's watching me, and that I need to find this waterfall, basically, so I want you to look for it. Can you do that? Okay. Give me a book. What do you write in the book? Information. Okay, do you know something, or... I will keep an eye out and let you know what I find. Okay, thank you. Just keep an eye out for a waterfall, with maybe a hidden entrance, I assume. Anyways, with that really odd distraction out of the way, I still do need to finish the upper floor of this tavern, so I'm going to build some big spruce pillars to build this thing up, as if it's like holding up the roof, because, you know, most buildings do have pillars, and Minecraft doesn't need them, so people usually don't put them, but it does add a lot of character to a build. I'm going to use those mangrove signs Spicy left behind to do a little decoration on the bedside here. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty cool. Now, this area still looks pretty bland though, which can be fixed by a mass amount of leaves and deforestation. And we'll be chucking those leaves right back into the build. I'm going to put some small garden beds out front just to give it a bit more of a pop of colour. We've got the roses and I forget these ones. The peony, I can't speak. Yeah, I like that. Alright, the inside still feels a bit bland, so I'm thinking some barrels, because it is a tavern, they'd be storing stuff. Food, drinks, wine, I guess. All that kind of fun stuff that I don't like, but... I mean, I like food, I just don't... No wine. No. Well, I hope I don't like wine, I'm underage. So... Alright, I'm gonna put some candles in here. I think that'll just give it a bit more pop of life. I haven't used the candles in a while, so I think it'll be good to get them in here. Alright, I'm gonna put some on the table downstairs. Maybe we can have a little romantic dinner here. I don't know who is, maybe me and beautiful partner. Who knows, maybe Spicy will show up. But then I'm gonna put a few more on the barrels upstairs, and ooh yeah. I like this. This is a really fun little build. I've had fun with this. These are looking pretty cool. Just light them up. Open the barrel on accident? Yeah. Yeah, I like how that's turned out. That is real sweet. Good sir, what are you doing on my property? This is an invasion of privacy. Oh, that banner. I just realized the banner. That'd look pretty cool in here, I reckon. I'm thinking, ooh, there. Ooh, yes, I like that. That is perfect. I'm nearly done. There's just one last little thing that I want to do, and I've got to expand the path to go past the tavern here. Alright, it's time to get B to pay again, because as I said last episode, and from what S told me, he might be planning to rebel against me. I still haven't come up with something to deal with him yet, so I'm just going to make him pay extra. I'm making him pay 38 diamonds, aka everything he has. So he better pay up. Now, buddy, give me the diamonds. Otherwise you will. Without hesitation. Hesitation? Hesitation, you will get the pit of death. And I don't think you want the pit of death. No. Well, you'd hope you don't want the pit of death. Now give me the diamonds. Seriously? One by one. That's how we're doing this? Alright then, it's your choice here. You're gonna have to be quick with the payments next time, buddy. Otherwise, there might be even more severe coincidences. Yes, coincidences. And you don't want coincidences, because those are bad. Anyways, now that we've dealt with B there, who seems to be not wanting to cooperate anymore, or as well, we can now deliver these diamonds back to Pug. Hey Pug, don't worry, we got more profits for today, buddy. Always bringing in more profits. You know what? I think it's about time. Now that I've got Lutus again, I'm gonna upgrade it to Netherite. It's one of my only original tools that I have from Legacy Edition. The other one being my axe. Alright, that does mark the end of today's episode. A little bit of a smaller project, but I still had a lot of fun doing it. And some weird spicy things, but I'll see you in the next one.